I'm very torn, right? Because I just like it when Chovy gets POGs. But
on by, you've got Zeus as Gnar. You see Kaisa for Guma, Keria on Nautilus, and you look at that Azir in the mid lane and you go, that's the T1 I know. But you see the name Poby on it and you know that.
We saw Nongshim win the game where they got the Neela for Jiwoo and we're like, wow, Nongshim, they're super good. And then Zeus actually just picked up T1 and put him on his back. As Peanut, he has isolated Ona, or has Ona isolated Peanut. It looks like the Vi is going to win out on that trade.
Yeah, will win out. Red buffs fade away. Owner coming here to mid. Chovy's way up, but has a stun prep.
Yeah, and not going to be able to flash the Vault Breaker. There is an army of minions, but I don't know whether it's going to be enough, as he's now looking to try and escape. Doesn't have flash and does have the Molten Shield, but there will be another Vault Breaker, and there is going to be a dead Annie. That is going to be first blood going over to Ona.
An uncharacteristic miscommunication between Peanut and Chovy here, because every time a lane has an advantage, he is going to be there. He's going to be making an impact.
Oh dear, Ona is going to be discovered. Vault Breaker immediately though, has the passive for the shield as Doran's just going to walk past to support his jungler. There's a counter strike. They get the small stun onto Zeus, but he's going to land some boomerangs. Genji going to have to get out of here. T1, they came here to fight in this game, and so far it is absolutely.
But it doesn't mean that Azir isn't going to be as relevant as he normally is on these first few team fights. Oh boy.
All right, Doran. He isn't going to have a leap strike for the next little while as Ona takes a fair bit of damage. There is a Kha'Zix waiting in the wings,
yeah,
but
trying to bait this so hard.
Yeah, Chovy drops a bear, and there is Peanut. They will be able to secure it. Emperor's Divide does come out as Keria looks to try and escape from this one as well. From his former teammate of Chovy, does use the dredge line to get out. That should mean Rift Herald goes over to Genji.
Yeah, it's just, you could see the Genji members holding their breaths, just going, all right, are they actually going to step across the lane forward in here? But he's not going to look for a steal with his Q.
The Gleaming Quills, yes, steal. You love to see it.
About 2 damage.
I think it is the most impressive steal that I've ever seen. A Gleaming Quill Baron steal. That is the best one. I think there was a Death Sentence steal on a Drake as well. Wrong there, but as he gets to Mini, it is a little bit dangerous as Peanut just doesn't know that there are 2 people here. The hook is going to come down and carry a bit of a drive-by, as you can see. This says goodbye, Peanut. I'll lock that one down.
So 2 kills for Owner. Picks up the one onto Chovy. Now he's got Peanut. Peanut's going to make a play for it again, and he protects. Zeus does have his Narbar.
Yep, that's a flash forward from Doran. The bear comes down, and you can't even get Magana.
Yeah, I didn't have his ult either. It's just now coming back off of cooldown, and it's just too clean here from Genji. He tried his best, but now he's down a flash. Will be, of course, a trade of flashes here. 2 for 1. Advantage T1, but in terms of what you pick up, as Genji, you're more than happy to take that trade.
Yeah, and Chovy now just going to speed his bear up towards this mid lane, and they will be able to collect some plates as well. As Tibbers is going to shake hands with Keria here just a little bit.
I mean, look at all the plates that Doran's going to pick up here. So they're getting plates top, getting plates mid. One more hit on that one. There he goes. Picks it up.
Only gets the 50 gold. So
there you go.
I would almost have T1's advantage, to be honest.
Yeah.
As, all right, Emperor's Divide is going to find Chovy. Vault Breaker doesn't, though. Still, he's dead. He's really dead. Cease and Desist going to come through, and Poby going to help lock this one down. That is going to be his first kill of the game.
Not going to be in a mad movie, but you'll take it.
Oh, absolutely.
You'll take it. It wasn't that clean, but it's good enough to get the kill as Chovy is flashless from the play top side, and Poby has the wherewithal to know, okay, he's flashless, he made the play top side, we could turn this into something. Owner's a little bit late to the play, but they still link it together. Zeus, man, he's in trouble in this top side, though.
Oh, dear, yeah. Doran throws down the ultimate. He's getting aggressive as grand entrance towards Keria. There's a Vault Breaker that's going to bring... Oh, no, he misses and he has to flash, but they still will get in there, but Battle Dance is going to get to light out. Oh, no. A little bit of a misplay.
This does not have the ability to pull out the Mega, unfortunately.
In the meantime, Owner is back. The hook is going to connect onto Chovy as well, and Keria says, you are, once again, food for the Vi. 3-0-1. Yes, he face planted a Vault Breaker in the bottom lane, but he is the hope for T1 right now.
He really is. And he needs to continue to push these advantages to the rest of the map. He's not going to be able to save Zeus in this
early even. I think when these turrets start to fall, that's when Genji generally makes all of their advantages happen as Bear comes down towards the bottom side. Poby going to get stunned up eventually as we've got Zeus falling very low as well. Quickness comes through as Chovy's underneath the turret. Tibbers is going to get mad. Poby is going to escape, but oh no, is he going to be able to make it out? The answer is yes, and now Doran is chasing after Zeus, and he will survive as well. An advantage for T1 as Peanut's moving towards this bottom lane. He will, could be the strategy, you know? It's just take Chovy out of the game, make sure that Tibbers is not a scary bear, it's just a teddy bear.
And not only that, but Peanut, like you said, he's a bug to be squashed if he encounters Owner. You can see he's actually struggling to even secure his red buff right now.
Vaultbreaker is going to miss, though, as there's the grand entrance. Carrier finds a hook, but pays. He will get knocked up, but now he can free hit, and Carrier is most definitely dead. That is going to be Doran diving in and stealing away the kill. And Chovy down to 50% as he had a bit of a scuffle with Poby.
I like the proactivity, let's say, here for T1 to try to push Peanut, have enough control to contest.
I don't think they will be able to. Gumushi is a long way away from this one as well, as the outer turret in the mid lane had already been taken. So Zeus, he will be able to secure this, and it is only the second Drake for Gen G. If these start stacking up, it becomes a huge problem. Just one, I think you can probably be okay with giving away, especially if you're able to collect yourself. This is like you've been talking about throughout this game, right? It's just pure vision control for Gen G. Peanut's not only getting vision control, but he's 50 CS ahead of this 4-0 Vi that we said is going to be so pivotal to T1 being able to further what advantages they did have earlier in the game. As Emperor's Divide is up again, and Doran is gonna have to go golden. I don't know whether there's a lot of answers, but he is gonna flash Leap Strike, and he's fine, never you mind. And now Peanut is gonna turn up. There's the flash Tibbers, and the pigeon is squashed. Zeus is now fighting a bear, looking for an opportunity. The Void Seeker is not gonna allow Gumushi to come over. And Gen G finding even more. Zeus is just going to frustratedly gnaw away Tibbers and doesn't even get the 50G.
And the counter plays that we've seen both games here on the bottom side for Gen G have been so fantastic because they know they have that additional teleport for Chovy. Everything is used onto Doran. He has stopwatch, he breaks it, and then the turn is great as Owner. This is not a buff that you could take.
No, it is not. Another Leap Strike does come through, though. Counter-Strike going to stun up the Vi. Does he have another? No, he doesn't.
Oh.
And Doran is going to pick it up. This Jax is just too big.
And that's all that money picked up, all that bounty as well into Doran's hands. He could buy his Zhonya soon. He's going to take a Baron first, it looks like, though, as his Counter-Strike's on cooldown here, but where's the engage? Poby doesn't have ult.
Yeah, Delight just running for Gumushi, immediately cleanses to get himself out of the way. Carrier trying to deal with Peanut, but now he's by himself, and Gen G will be able to lock him down. It's been a quiet game for Pays, but he grabs himself a kill here, and Gen G now to back off towards this river. They'll clear out all the vision and look to start a Baron. Delight just grand entrance to get out of the way of the Void Seeker.
And this is Baron for this Jax, for this insane 4-1 composition. T1, they're just not willing to give, but there's nothing they can do. No Narbar.
Yeah, grand entrance going to come through. That is going to be a Mega Gnar. So Zeus does get a little bit of a crush out, but that is still a dead Gnar, a dead Baron, and Gen G with a huge advantage now.
Yeah, unboxed earlier this week.
Yeah.
And this is one thing that has been a liability for Gen G at times, but it just certainly has not been in their last few games. It's actually been a strong point that Peanut can play through. That knockup is not going to connect, but that's going to be an inhibitor here at least for Gen G.
And it's like, as the game moves towards a little bit more of that topside meta that we've seen starting to develop, as I'm going to have to hold that thought, in goes Carrier, looks for an opportunity. Delight taking a lot of damage, and that is going to be Poby collecting that kill. It's a 1-for-1, which is kind of all right here for T1 at this circumstance, but it's not anymore. That's a double kill for Pays as he flashes in, picks up the triple here. Gumushi now after him. It's Zeus that locks down the kill, but they still will all die. And Gen G, yes, they lose their AD carry. It was an overly aggressive play because Pays has been a bit subdued this game, but the game is still over, Wolf.
It's still over. They've got a minion wave here. They've got Baron buff for 30 seconds, and Doran, he can two-hit these turrets, it feels like at this point. Being a bit facetious, but he's just so big.
Yeah.
And T1, the expected loss tonight here to Gen G without